In your childhood you must have heard about a ship full of treasure that gets lost, and then many people risked their lives to find that treasure but they could not find it. Today I will tell you about one such ship lost in the pages of history which was lost 500 years ago, and that ship was found in a desert. It is a thought-provoking thing. Let us find out how this can happen. Before we begin, please like the video and subscribe to the channel. In the windswept Namib Desert, where sand dunes rise like waves of time, a haunting mystery lay buried beneath centuries of silence. It was 2008 when miners working on Namibia's skeleton coast stumbled upon something astonishing: timber, copper, and the unmistakable shimmer of gold. At first glance, it seemed like an ordinary archaeological find, but as the pieces came together, a story long thought lost to the ocean emerged from the sands. It was the Bom Jesus, a Portuguese ship that vanished without a trace in 1533. The name means Good Jesus, but its fate had been anything but merciful. For nearly 500 years, the ship's final resting place had been a mystery, its cargo of immense treasure swallowed by time. Yet now, thanks to a rare alignment of history and geology, the legendary ship of gold had resurfaced, not from the sea, but from the heart of a desert. A ship lost in time. The Bom Jesus set sail from Lisbon in 1533, part of Portugal's mighty maritime fleet during the Age of Discovery. Commanded by Sir Francisco de Noronha, the ship was bound for India, a journey that promised riches, spices, and glory. But somewhere along the treacherous West African coast, it vanished. Ships disappearing wasn't uncommon in those days. The Atlantic was unforgiving, and storms, pirates, and shallow reefs made every voyage a gamble. When the Bom Jesus failed to arrive in India, it was presumed lost to the sea like so many others. But no wreckage was found, no survivors returned. It simply disappeared. Discovery in the sands. Fast forward nearly 5 centuries. In 2008, geologists and workers at a diamond mining site operated by De Beers were clearing part of the skeleton coast, so named because of the numerous shipwrecks and whale bones that litter its shores. This coastline, stretching along Namibia's western edge, is notorious for shipwrecks, where dense fogs and hidden reefs have doomed hundreds of vessels over the centuries. But this discovery was different. As heavy machinery peeled back layers of earth, workers found an unusual assortment of objects: cannons, musket balls, ivory tusks, bronze bowls, and wooden beams. Most astonishingly, they uncovered gold, thousands of coins scattered like glittering breadcrumbs in the desert. Realizing the significance of the find, the workers stopped operations and alerted the National Museum of Namibia. Archaeologists were called in immediately. Over the next several weeks, the scale of the discovery became clear. They had found a 16th-century Portuguese shipwreck, astonishingly intact. Gold, ivory, and a glimpse into the past. Among the ship's remains were over 22 tons of copper ingots, dozens of ivory tusks, navigational tools, weaponry, and more than 2,000 gold coins, primarily Spanish and Portuguese, dated between 1525 and 1531. These coins helped identify the wreck as the Bom Jesus. The cargo told its own story. The ivory, likely sourced from West Africa, was destined for Europe. The gold coins were part of the ship's treasury, perhaps for trade or to fund the Portuguese Empire's eastern expansion. The presence of both Spanish and Portuguese coins suggested a diverse economic network, where alliances and commerce crossed borders. There were also cannons, which would have been used to protect the ship from pirates and hostile navies, and astronomical instruments like astrolabes, evidence of the advanced navigation techniques of the time. How did a ship end up in the desert? The idea of a shipwreck in a desert sounds absurd, until you understand the skeleton coast. The Bengala Current, a cold oceanic stream, flows northward along Africa's southwest coast. It brings dense fog, strong surf, and treacherous conditions. A storm could have driven the Bom Jesus onto the rocks, breaking it apart. Over time, shifting sand dunes and ocean regression pushed the wreck inland. Archaeologists believe that after the shipwreck, it was gradually buried by the desert's encroaching sands. The arid environment, with little moisture and extreme conditions, actually helped preserve the wreck better than most ocean-bound counterparts. Unlike sunken ships that rot away underwater, the Bom Jesus was mummified by time. A rare and priceless find, the discovery of the Bom Jesus is considered one of the most significant maritime archaeological finds of the 21st century, and possibly ever. It is the oldest known shipwreck ever found along sub-Saharan Africa's coast, and perhaps the best preserved from the Portuguese age of exploration. Final thought. In a world still full of forgotten wonders, the Bom Jesus reminds us that even in the most desolate places, where no ship should be, history can rise from the dust. It was not the sea that brought this ship back to us, but the desert, And in its sands, the bomb Jesus lives again.
Thanks for watching, and subscribe for the more video.